Greetings to everyone. Welcome all. So now, today we are going to discuss about the effects of climate change, causes and effects of climate change, and then ozone layer depletion. Okay. Now, coming to the climate change. So first, we'll go one by step by step. What is the definition, causes, then natural causes, artificial causes, and then effects. So, definition of climate change is it is a change which is attributed directly or indirectly to human activity that alters the composition of the global atmosphere and which is in addition to natural climate variability observed over comparative time periods. Okay? So, it affects the global atmosphere. Okay? Now, causes of climate change. So natural causes are volcanic eruptions, ocean currents, then we have earth orbital changes, right? So when there is more tilt, then warmer summers and cold winters will be there. Less tilt, cool summers and milder winters will be there. Then we have solar variation, and then coming to the human causes, we have greenhouse gases, deforestation, coal mining, burning of fossil fuels, industrial processes, and then agriculture. So in this, you can see here the diagram. There is a graph which has been plotted that is gives about carbon dioxide as 64%, then chlorofluorocarbons 11%, methane 19%, and nitrous oxide 6% in greenhouse gases, that is greenhouse effect. So you can see that greenhouse effect, deforestation, then we have coal mining, all these causes climate change, burning of fossil fuels, then industrial processes, liberating carbon dioxide gas, then agriculture, then global warming and humans. That is burning fossil fuels cost 49%, then agriculture 13%, deforestation 14%, industrial processes 24%. So all these affects heavy rainfall across the globe, right? Then extreme drought conditions, then declining crop productivity, that is ecosystems are changing. All this is due to pollution. Hurricanes, then tsunamis, right? Rising temperatures, right? So carbon dioxide acidifies the seawater. Okay, so you can see here carbon dioxide and carbonate in plankton stage used to make shells combine in the ocean. The ocean is already more acidic than it was 50 years ago. Right? So all these are the effects of climate change. Okay? So rise in sea level also. Right. I think we have missed this slide. Effects of climate change, there is rising sea level. You can see melting of ice sheets. So then the sea level rises. Now, coming to the ozone layer depletion. So ozone layer depletion, that is ozone layer describes two phenomena. There is steady decline about 4% in total of ozone in Earth's stratosphere, that is ozone hole. So ozone is present in stratosphere. So catalytic destruction of ozone is by atomic halogens. So the main source of these halogens is halocarbons, that is refrigerants, solvents, propellants, and foam blowing agents. So CFCs are other contributory substances which are referred to as ozone depleting substances. So if you go for ozone depleting substances, you have to write all these things. That is chlorofluorocarbons, right? Then we have HCFCs, then freons, and then halogens. Okay. So you can see here this pic. It describes the ozone layer depletion. So we have the solar rays absorbed by the atmosphere and Earth, then chlorofluorocarbons, deforestation, radiation absorbed by greenhouse gases. All these affect the ozone layer. Then ozone cycle overview, that is three forms of oxygen are involved, that is oxygen cycle. So oxygen atoms, oxygen gas, and ozone gas. So ozone is again a reversible reaction, that is ozone giving rise to O2 plus O, that is naked oxygen. Right? So you can see here sun, ozone gas, then we have this oxygen here, then we have this naked oxygen here. So oxygen molecules are photolyzed yielding two oxygen atoms. Ozone is lost by reaction of the oxygen atom or the ozone molecule with each other, or some other trace such as chlorine is also present. Then ozone and oxygen atoms are continuously being interconverted as solar UV breaks ozone, and the oxygen atom reacts with another fast oxygen molecule. So this is simultaneous. Okay. Then the most pronounced decrease in ozone has been in the lower stratosphere. Then marked decreases in column zone have been observed in using instruments such as total ozone mapping spectrometer. Okay, so we have the CFCs, other halogenated compound substance, depleting substances mainly responsible for man-made chemical ozone depletion. So chlorine and bromine are the main culprits. Okay. Then ozone hole, that is primary cause of ozone depletion is the presence of chlorine containing source gases. Most of the ozone that is destroyed is in the lower stratosphere, okay, hole in the ozone layer. Then the decrease was predicted in early 1980s to be roughly 7%. Then we had substantial hole widely reported in the press in 1985. Then many of those unsure about what the ozone hole was and what caused it worried that ozone holes might start appearing over other areas of the globe. If conditions become more severe, global ozone may decrease at a much greater pace. What are the effects? That is increased UV rays. So UV rays are not useful to us. That is, they are very harmful to the human beings. Right? So they affect the human health and also animals. And then crop production is also affected. So it causes the global warming. So in 1994, United Nations designates September 16 as the World Ozone Day. So World Ozone Day is celebrated on September 16. Thank you.